Hey guys, Cow here, bringing you another video. There is more farming to be done. It's the same thing as last time. We're going to be drop farming. We don't care about trophies. We're just getting as much loot as we can. I did switch out the invisibility spells to jump spells, so people that do enjoy the jump with the sneaky goblins will get to see how it works. And let's see if we miss out on our tried and true invisibility spam. But this is the army. All sneaky goblins, all jump spells, no super wall breakers. Make sure to take advantage of the 70% reduction. We're just dropping trophies right now, so we're not doing the wall breakers, but definitely after this episode, I'm sure we're going to be bringing back the classic setup that we usually do, which is this army right here. Oh, we have some more space. Let's just do something like this and put an archer in there. That's the official farming one, but let's go right into it. No need to waste any time. Yeah, let's get some loot right away. We're going for Dark Elixir, of course, so we're going to snipe out this Dark out here. Boom, boom, boom. We also need some Elixir, but it doesn't look like there's much Elixir out here in the collectors, but I'll just drop them like this anyways. We're not really going for gold, just because right now the important upgrades or the important things we are upgrading. Oh, why did I do that? Don't do what I did and throw your royal champion into the battle after the warden ability. But you know what? We have to start off strong, you know? I could have used a jump spell there now that I think about it, but my brain does not think about jump spell quite yet. So as we continue to move on, we'll probably be able to incorporate that jump spell into it. So here we can probably do a pretty simple snipe here of the Dark Elixir. I don't know if my sneaky goblins can get that invisible, but we're definitely going to try. So what I'm going to do is first take out this loot so that our sneaky goblins will go into the base. We're going to really make sure that there's like no way that we mess this up. And what we're going to do is jump into this elixir compartment and then jump again into the Dark Elixir compartment, and then we're going to drop a bunch of sneaky goblins, and then we're just going to use our warden ability and make sure that they can stay fully protected while we just roll it. So here we go. We're going to just drop a bunch like this, and boom, we're going to drop our warden ability. Make sure that they get into that Dark Elixir. It looks like we are going to snipe it out. Are we going to get this gold? It looks like we will, and we'll just dip out, getting a nice 5k. Easy loot. I've said this before. I haven't done a lot of videos because usually I don't use my heroes. But if you have a high level warden, oh, this is another example. The warden can be kind of a pseudo invisibility spell, just because the invisibility spell's purpose is to protect your sneaky goblins, and that's kind of what the warden does. So if you have a warden and can get to a certain section of the base relatively easily, throwing out that warden ability is probably better than using an invisibility spell in some cases. Of course, you have to do it in one go, because of course if you lose or you miss out on your snipe there, your warden will go down. So it is just something to consider. We're gonna chuck everything in like this, and we're gonna pop that warden again, and let's see if we can get into that. If we have some unfortunate traps here, it might be rough. It looks like we're not. We're gonna get that Dark Elixir and dip out, and another 4k, and we're just going to keep on dropping. If anyone is wondering how far I'm going to drop, I'm going to be dropping to Master pretty much once we get out of Champion here. We're going to start going back up, because right here we have a ton of loot here. Not the best sneaky goblin attacking base, just because it's all in the walls. So even though there's a lot of loot here, even if we had our proper sneaky goblin farming army, we wouldn't go for that. Here's another one that we can go for. There's a nice open Dark Elixir collector. Let's just go straight into it. Find the drills, get that little bit of extra loot. Yeah, and we're just gonna roll in. Here we can just drop a jump because it's open, the wall is, so no need for any wall breakers, and we only need one jump here. We don't need multiple jumps. So we're just gonna drop everything in here like that. We're gonna let them work a bit, and then we're gonna do that, and boom, activate. We're gonna dodge that giant bomb, which is great, and we're just going to boom, take that Dark Elixir and dip. Whew. So we're going strong, 5 minutes in, and we got how many attacks in? 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks in 5 minutes, about a minute per attack. So we're going really fast here. And while we're going really fast, I guess now will be a great time to say, if you are enjoying the content, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that we can have the opportunity to be paid by YouTube. And in celebration for getting to 1,000 and getting paid by YouTube, if regardless of whether or not I get paid by YouTube, I'll try to, or I will be giving away 3 gold passes for the momentous day. And if we do end up getting paid from YouTube, I'll be giving all the money except for the first $5, because I want to buy myself a gold pass, to the pretty much community that is supporting me here. So if I make $15, then we're going to get an additional 2 gold passes, and the best way to do that is to like and subscribe if you are enjoying what you're seeing. But that's enough shelling out here. Back to the raid. That was a good raid we got there. Here we have a lot of elixir, and because elixir is important for us as well, it's not as important as gold or as Dark Elixir. Gold is like naturally occurring and you just upgrade defenses. I'm not a rusher when it comes to defenses, or like not a rusher in the sense of I do want to upgrade all my defenses before continuing in Town Hall and all that, but defenses are probably the thing least up there in my priority, because as you level up and get better at the game, as you train and do like raids, figuring out how to do attacks that work for you, you will be I'm doing this to get this Dark Elixir right here, but it's not looking like it's gonna work out because we had to go through that king. That's fine. It was mostly an elixir raid there for 600. We have 90 something left, but mostly because I already maxed out my warden. That's where the big elixir upgrade would go, and a lot of the buildings that require elixir, like the clan castle, lab, and all that, I've been booking, or not booking, but using my hammers specifically on those, just because it's a lot of elixir, and it's a lot of buildings that I don't necessarily want to have down. Like a good example is the spell factory. I'm just gonna hammer that out, just because waiting for that to be done upgrading is a lot of time that we won't be able to use spells. So for those instances, we're of course not going to be kind of waiting for those. The big ones that were initially we needed are now out of the way, being the housing space, where we needed housing for our troops. That was pretty much the sink that we were willing to wait on, just because we're doing sneaky goblin farming, and the goblins, having a little bit more goblins doesn't really make or break the attacks or the amount of loot that we're getting. So waiting on those would be fine. So we're getting a lot of dead bases here in pretty quick succession. It's probably luck here, but also this might be an indicator that this might be where we want to start camping out. We want to maintain our trophies here, just because we're getting a lot of loot, and you don't want to go too low, because once you're too low, it's really annoying to get back up, because then you have to use push armies, and you're probably not going to be finding much loot. So because that's the case, I'm actually going to roll in here with my heroes, and we're going to try our best to take out this town hall here, just so that we don't drop too many trophies here. But for the most part, we don't care. It's just to stop the bleeding just a little bit. Give ourselves a few more attacks in this league. So we're now 41 sneaky goblins. 41 will get us about 2 raids if we're picky. And here, is this a good one to be picky? Here we're just going to snipe out this Dark Elixir. It'll be really easy. I'm going to take out some Elixir here. But we're not going for the gold. And we're not going to invest too many besides the 1 sneaky goblin per. And even here, we're not going to drop any sneaky goblins because we're just going to roll in here with our heroes and take out the storage here. We're trying to maximize our loot, so we are using heroes. But once we are done with this drop farming, which will be probably this episode, there might be one more depending on how far we drop in this one. But with one more, then we'll be going back to no hero farming. So those people who are interested in how to farm without heroes, because if you're doing what I'm doing, you're going to have your heroes down all the time, and you won't be able to take advantage of those heroes. But so for you people that do want that type of content, that will be coming, just not now, because we needed to drop. There was just not enough loot up there for the ease. We don't want farming to ever be hard. That's how you kind of know if you're a bit too high, especially if you're using sneaky goblins. If it's getting difficult, you should probably just drop a little bit, or like look at why it might be getting hard, because you shouldn't have to think too much. Like, I'm rambling here, and to be fair, I have done it for a really long time. Playing Clash of Clans for almost a decade, maybe not a decade. How many Christmas trees do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 years. So when it comes to just farming, we're pretty we kind of know what we're doing here. So here we have another great base to attack, and we're gonna not be too conservative with our bomb. Are they dead? I think we're gonna need 2 more here. We're gonna go 2 because of the healing. We got 2 builders on that. But here we're going for this Dark Elixir. There's plenty of it here. Let's see where this goes. This goes to the wall. Nice. So that means if we put a jump here, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't care if we lose our king here. And we're just going to send everything in here. We did prematurely warden ability before sending in all those sneaky goblins. So hopefully we will be able to get it down with the few that we have left. Nice. It looks like we have 3 left in the back pocket. So we're just going to drop these on the elixir collectors. Just because we're not going to do another raid with 3 sneaky goblins. Might as well get as much as we can from it. So we got also a win there and 9,000 dark. So we're again 14 minutes, 13 minutes actually. So a quicker episode than the one before. What am I trying to do? Let's just do that. So let's just check it out. Go to how much loot we got. So let's see how many raids we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 attacks in 14 minutes. Very good. So let's look at it. So 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 4 is 13, plus 6 is 19, plus 5 is 24, plus 1 is 25, plus 8 is 33, plus 8 is 41, plus 5 is 46, plus 3 is 49, plus 9 is 58. 58,000 Dark Elixir in 15 minutes. That is probably the craziest we got, 58,000. I won't go over the elixir and stuff because I mostly focus on Dark Elixir and I don't want to remember 2 numbers, but 58,000 Dark Elixir. You know what? Let's do the elixir anyways. So we got 1 mil, or so 7, 1.4, 1.7, 1.7, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.7, 3.2, 3 mil, 3.2 mil, which isn't as impressive because we're definitely going for Dark Elixir, but it's still, it's the residual, and if you look at the gold, it's still the residual, so that's why I'm just saying, just farm your Dark Elixir, because you're going to get the other loot also, just by doing it, and it's going to add up, especially if you're hitting those dead bases. So, 59? 59? Oh, I forgot it, 51, 59. Let's do, I'm just going to do a quick, oh man, I think it was 59,000, so this is 9 plus 3, 12, 12 plus 5 is 17, 12 plus, yeah, 17, 25, 25, 33, 34, 39, 45, 49, 54, 54, 58. So 50, I'm just going to say 58. Yeah, 58. Did I say 50? Oh man, I'm so bad. We'll go 58,000 Dark Elixir. So that's a crazy number. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's hit 1,000 so we can get to those giveaways and maybe even get a creator code. I don't know how it works out there, but it'll be great if we can get there. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Crazy loot. Make sure to take advantage of drop farming, especially if you need to drop trophies anyways. Catch you on the next one. Peace.